Alright, so anyway, what's up guys? So we are back. Today is the final character trailer, but it's a little late because the beta is actually out. The beta came out about 8 hours ago, so a lot of people have been grinding. A lot of people have probably figured out more stuff that's in the trailer. But if you missed it, if you don't have access to the beta, or if you're watching from the future, let's just go over it together and see what's up. And I actually haven't watched it yet. You know, all the other ones I watched ahead of time. This one I have not watched, so let's see. If you guys notice anything I miss, just let me know. The first thing, obviously, is the way he looks, right? They completely changed his design from, like, funny guy to, like, creepy dude.
Faust is a tricky character who is hard to deal with. He is unpredictable, and who knows what will happen whenever he throws an item.
Alright, so we can just go talk about that there, because I don't know if they talk about it in the rest of the video. I don't know if they talk about it in the rest of the video, but let's talk about that here. So this is big news right now, is one of his new items is the Afro. So in the last game, he had an item that changed your voice, but it didn't do anything. All it did was, it was kind of like a troll item, but the Afro, people thought was the troll item.
It's hard to deal with.
So he's got the Afro, and this is why they show this specific sequence right here. So the Afro actually extends your hurt box. So they show it so he hits the Afro, then he hits with the jumping kick right there. So that probably would not have connected if he didn't have the Afro equipped. And then it explodes on fire moves. Is it exploding here?
And who knows what will happen
Yeah,
whenever he
exploded
throws an
before
item.
that, right?
It's hard to deal with. He is unpredictable.
Yep.
And
So they're showing all the tricks. I don't know if they go over that in the video, but I just wanted to point that out. I saw that on Twitter.
Faust attacks the opponent while moving
Okay.
freely. During the move, you can control where Faust is moving to some extent by inputting a direction. Because you can move away from the opponent even when they block, it can be difficult to punish this move. It is a versatile attack that can be used in a variety of situations.
All right, so I hate tornadoes. I hate tornadoes from pretty much every game. I feel like any game that has a tornado move always screws me up. So like Yosuke's move in Persona. I'm talking about supers where you can control yourself. So you think it's safe. Yeah, like Gotenks, where it's like, okay, all right, it blocked it. He moves away. You go to punish, and he brings, like, flies back in and hits you. Where he flies, like, behind you and then comes, like, here. Yeah. It's stuff like that where you think you're like, all right, I'm safe. I blocked it. But then, no, he comes back. So it looks like it's going to be a pain to deal with. But especially with, you know, the RC system on this game. So Faust is kind of like a slower character. He's more of like a poke-heavy item character. But this move looks kind of like a get-in. When he wants to get in, just mix.
It is a versatile attack that can be used in a variety of situations.
Faust players
What
happy
could this
there.
be? A move where Faust throws a random item into the air.
So that's new. You can hit the bomb now. That's new.
And you will not know which item will be thrown until you perform this move.
Same as Donut. Oh, no, it's not same as
There
Donut.
are only a few items that have an immediate
After she
effect.
ate it, the peel stayed on the
to
ground.
cancel this move from a normal move at the range of far slash or crouching heavy slash.
That's new. It goes against Faust, too.
Snips.
So, yeah, they didn't go over all the items there. I'm not going to go over them as well. But, again, if you don't know this character, if you're watching, you don't know how Faust is. The basis of his game plan is throwing out the items, and they're random. So the items are random. What's new in this one is there are some items that you can pick up, and it'll hurt Faust. They'll mess up with Faust, like you saw there with the horn. And then the bomb, you can hit back to Faust now. They definitely mix some things up. Yeah, RNG. He's always had RNG. It's funny, too. That's why you got to watch players like Nage, because they can just roll with the RNG.
Yep.
Anyway.
An inescapable grab move.
Everyone's favorite move. 1-8.
It will change the opponent's hairstyle into an Afro. You can land attacks on the opponent's Afro.
Oh, that's the Afro. Okay, so they explain about the Afro here.
More easily.
There are many very, very angry people on the Twitter sphere.
Snip.
That are angry at this.
Grab move. It will change the opponent's hairstyle into an Afro. You can
1-8. So they're furious. The people are furious right here at the 1-8. It's too big. It's killing Guilty Gear. I think the 1-8, I don't mind. So I don't mind the combo system at all, or like the combo counter. But when it goes up to 1-8, it gets too big. Like this is too big. But every other combo that, you know, most combos in the game are like 6-7 hits. It's not until it hits 10 when it starts to like really blow up. I feel like if we just kept it the same, there's no need to make it like this big. But yeah, what do you think? You think this is this enough to go on a rampage? This is enough to burn down Arx's headquarters? I don't know. Let me know. The regular combos are fine. Like that. This is intrusive.
Or a jump duck.
It is kind of intrusive, is what the chat says. 1-8, yeah, it's way too big. But look at the 1-2 here. Ready? Like that's bothering you? I can't focus. The number 2, the letter 2. What is it? The number 2 is too big.
Scarecrow.
Yeah, it should cap at 10.
Faust disappears and does a surprise attack.
So this
You can
replaces
choose
his
the
door.
position where Faust appears to confuse your opponent. It is especially powerful when you use this move right after throwing an item with, what could this be?
All right, so that looks like a pain in the ass. I can't really comment on it because that's like the replacement for his door move. So he had that move before where you go teleport in front of you, teleport behind you, come down from the top. So I played Guilty Gear Sign or Exerd for what, 5 years? I still have no idea how to do with that move. So I can't really comment on this move. I just know I already hate it.
A far-reaching attack where Faust thrusts his scalpel forward. It is extremely effective in
This
keeping
is new,
your
another
opponent
staple
away from
move,
you.
but he doesn't get the volleyball, right? He gets
You can
baseball
link
now.
the move into pullback if it hits the opponent on the ground. You can also link this move from forward heavy slash on hit. Pull back.
Yeah.
Pulls the opponent in.
So again,
You
just
can
showing
link
what
this
happened
move
before.
into Homerun.
Now they're gonna show
Homerun.
Homerun. Yeah. All right. So this is the new
Deals
one.
massive damage when you land it with the correct
Bing.
timing. It is a great
That was not
opportunity
good.
to throw
So-
an item with.
They're explaining here. So this is similar to what Junpei. Well, also I know the Guilty Gear fans in the comments gonna be angry. Like, no, it's a clean hit. Guilty Gear invented clean hits. But there's timing when you bring him in on the home run. So that first one, he messed up the timing and the bat came out.
Could this be? After knocking the opponent back. Love.
Huh? That was it? I guess they didn't show it. But yeah, so if you hit it correctly, you get more damage. But yeah, that replaces his old volleyball slam. But it's the same idea where he gets damage and he knocks you full screen to let him throw the items up. This is the bag.
A move where Faust throws a bomb towards the ground. It is a great move for keeping the opponent away, but be careful as you can also be hurt by the explosion if you are too close to the opponent. Cancel this move from jump slash or jump dust.
Oh.
Well, what could this be?
It looks faster now. So, I mean, the same as the bag, but it looks faster. It looks like he at least has a little bit more frame advantage because I don't feel like I would ever got hit by this mix
As
before.
you can also be hurt by the explosion if you are too close to the opponent. Cancel this move from jump slash or jump
I don't feel
dust.
like I would ever get hit by that in the old game. I feel like it's much quicker now, maybe, if you space it right. And then, well, what could this be? Oh, this
Well,
is the
what could
item
this
super
be?
again.
A
Another
move
classic.
Where Faust throws random items into
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
the air. The different items thrown have a variety of effects.
Oh.
And you will not
Yeah.
know which item will be thrown until you perform this move.
So there's something else I forgot to mention because they didn't talk about it in the video, but I saw on Twitter, is that he doesn't have an item cooldown timer now. So the old Faust, there was a limit. There was a little time limit to throwing an item. I don't know if it was a time limit or it was one item has to be on the ground, but apparently now as long as he can move, he can throw out items. I guess that's kind of the trade-off for having items that can hurt him now. But my man is always is going to be chucking all sorts of items there. Yeah, the old items had to go away, so it was like that. So now you can have 2 items on the screen, infinite items.
Your offense with standing forward slash or crouching heavy slash, followed by
Ball's
throwing an
coming.
item with, what could this be? The item thrown is random. It could be a powerful item or an item that is disadvantageous to you. You must be versatile and change your strategy according to the item thrown.
Oh, nice.
Use mix or scarecrow together with the item thrown is a powerful combination to put the pressure on the opponent.
That was grime. That was guard break?
Scarecrow together with the item thrown
Yeah, that used to knock down, right? And now guard breaks.
is a powerful combination to put the
So
pressure
look, yeah,
on the
Axel got guard broken right
You
there.
can
So he
also
got hit in the
use
combo.
thrust
Used the
against opponent
invincibility
who
to make
tries
it whiff,
powerful
too.
combination to put use mix or scarecrow together with
So if you know this move, this is one of the items that affects both players. It used to knock down, but it looks like now it guard breaks. So the thing about this move is Faust has to avoid it. He's got to jump or get away from the ground. So here he uses the teleport. It's pretty slick.
thrown is a powerful combination to put
Teleport,
the
got
pressure
the
on
guard
the
break,
opponent.
got the punish.
You can also use thrust against the
Oh,
opponent who
and that's
tries
the
to
clean
stop you
hit.
from nation to put the pressure on the opponent.
So you can notice here,
You can also use thrust.
boop. You know that zoom in on the camera effect and you see the extra thing. That's the old school Guilty Gear clean hit sidewinder loops. But look how much damage that does,
against
right?
the
It adds all that
opponent.
extra
It's a
damage
powerful
too.
combination to put the pressure on the opponent. You can also use thrust against the opponent who
At the end of
tries
the
to
combo,
stop
it's
you
a lot.
from
And he got
using
the wall
what
splat
could
there.
this be? Jump dust and love are also effective against the opponent who tries to close in on you. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. All right. So there's Faust. So he lost one of the old Faust staples. It's been around forever. Is the instant overhead, right? Is it gone? I don't know. But yeah, he seems like we said before. He's still... It's hard. So every other character we saw has been a little bit more straightforward. And so we can see how much damage they do. We're like, holy crap. Like, they killed him in 3 hits. But Faust traditionally is not a high damage character on stray hits. He can still, of course, do a lot of damage on the right things. But definitely not as easy as we saw Sol and Kai doing here. But the item buff, items are already a huge part of his game before. But now he's going to have to rely on him even more in this one. So you better do your research and find out what item is good. Like, before, I'm saying as an opponent. So before, when I fought against Faust, I didn't really care about his item so much, right? You didn't really have to think about him too much. You just kind of, you see what he does and, like, you react, right? If he throws out a donut, I'm going to eat the donut. Throws out the meteors, okay, I'm just going to run away and block now. But now that you can use the items that he throws out, I think it's going to be a lot more. It could be a bait, right? You throw out the horn in the middle of the screen, and then it's like, shit, should I run in and get this horn? Should I wait? I don't know. And then the last thing is the redesign. You know, so Guilty Gear Strive has caused all sorts of civil war in the anime community. You know, everyone's angry at some things. Everyone likes certain things. And one of the topics is the design changes. I like the new creepy Faust. I saw Hook didn't like Faust though, but that's me as a non-Faust player. I feel like I don't have a vote because I don't play Faust. The only Faust that I would like more than this one was if they made him bald again. Reppin' the BGC. Yeah, they're never happy. But yeah, with that, that's it. So all the trailers are now done. All 7 characters are playable in the beta. So the beta is already up now. So I will be streaming all 5 hours of the first part, and I'll be streaming all 5 hours of the last part. The middle part is happening in the middle of the night in Japan, so I'm probably not going to wake up and do it 4 a.m. But yeah, I'm very excited, and I decided after watching all these trailers, I know I was talking about playing Chip. I'm going Soul. I'm just going Soul. I'm just gonna grab everyone, just blow them up. But yeah. So if you're watching on YouTube, thank you. Make sure you check out the stream sometime. The stream chat's full of very nice gentlemen. They're very welcoming.